Apologize here about not doing any play-by-play as of right now. Still working on getting my stat sheets right. As for earlier, as this is going to be between the Mighty Ducks and the Zomponies. Appears to be the Volk behind the net for the Zomponies. In net tonight, that's going to be Jody Hines. Clear down link today is 4 in icing. That's going to go against, it appears to be the Zomponies. That being captained by Goldberg squad. Puck's dropped. Ducks able to win it back. So far, they sit on the season undefeated. Shot from Schroeder goes up to the far side. Right out in front. Hines able to get a piece of it as the puck still loose up to the far side. Comes down low. Ducks nearly had a chance there to break the scoreless drought so far here in the first 2 minutes. It's going to be Goldberg back in the corner for the Zomponies. Rings it out through center. Just past the reach of Schroeder. Says he could have touched it, so no icing. Will play on. $19 for the Ducks. Leaves it up top. Trying to get it over to Langford. Out in front. Puck's down low. Trying to spin around Church. Fires one right off the goal post and goes in. Church getting his second goal of the season. Making it 1-0 here early on for the Ducks. Puck's drop, trying to work it forward are the Ducks. DeValk pinched it off. Now it's up top for the Zomponies. It's 27. Apologies here, do not have a 27 on my roster. Pinch off down low. Michael Bailey trying to get it out of the defensive zone as it comes up top to 20. That being of... Once again, apologies here. Do not have a full list of rosters here as it's poked back out to center. Spinning around from Bailey. Having to wait to retouch back in on side. Say two up top. Works it down low. Fires a shot on. Went high and wide. That coming off the stick of 33 of Aguirre. Bailey at the point, try to fire a shot on, comes back up top. Here's a chance. Crowell lifts on the shot, but still has it. Takes it up top. Shot goes through the paint wide. As the Zomponies are looking to get their game tied up here at 1. Aguirre from the right side. Trying to get a tip out in front as that went off the body of Hines and now played behind the back of the net. Ringing around up top, just able to keep it at the point. Escapes it after being pressured. Appeared to be 27 for the Zomponies. Lefts on the passing attempt as it's down low for the Mighty Ducks. They're 2-0 on the season, looking to try and keep that perfect streak. As for the Zomponies, they're 0-2, looking to get their first victory here. Whatrup up the far side for the Ducks. Has one goal on the season as it comes out the other way. Being pressured by Crowell, still with it. Aguirre trying to work it in deep as it's going to be turned over as here comes Thibault. Tipped up in front. It's going to go into the feet of a Duck. Back the other way. 45 and Langford has it. Odd man rushes, they hit the blue line, just able to keep it on sides away from Hicks. Langford still with it. Blocked out in front by 19 of Thibault. Able to deke on one, take it back behind the net. According to Andy Hill, the captain for the Mighty Ducks, there's going to be new jerseys coming in. Was supposed to be coming in tonight. Was delayed just a tad, so they should have them back for their next game. Backwards pass nearly intercepted by 19. Langford try to get a centering feed. Here's a chance, a backhand, but not able to get there. Siebelt's able to pinch him away from it. Down behind the back and that now down low. Captain still with it. Trying to push it forward. James pressuring. Goldberg going to ring it behind the back of the net and work it up top. Wattrup's the first one to it. Spinning around, has some space, fires one on, went wide. Down low, 19 had a chance. Fired it off the side of the cage. Unsure where that one went, as it's going to be picked up from the Zomponies. Schroeder kept it in, trying to take it up high. From the left circle, fires a shot on, glove saved by Hines. Whistle came just a tad early, as Hines did not have possession of it, with 13:09 to go here in the first period. Pucks drop through the feet of Hicks. Still tied up after the draw. Comes out high to the point, trying to work it down low. Able to get it to 19, but just out of his reach as it's going to be picked up by Thibault. Ringing it around down low. Thibault trying to take the puck right back away. As it's loose on the near side boards, Hicks able to clear it out. Down length of the ice it goes. Will not be an icing. Goldberg throws his man down to the ice. No call there against Goldberg. As it's back behind the net for the Ducks, trying to look for a centering feed. Comes out up top. Stick goes flying. Trying to dump it in deep was 11 of Rasmussen. Back out to center. Aguirre with it. Able to push it forward to Brown as it's back loose out to center. A lot of back and forth action we have here. Just able to keep it on sides. Turned over, Lano wet. Has it down low, going to be dumped all the way in. DeVolk, the first one to it, up in the far side corner. Volk up high, going to take it himself to the blue line. Still with it to the far side corner. Behind the net he goes, centers it, had a chance for Brown. From behind the back of the net. Kept in down low. Bailey skating it in. Trying to fire a shot on. Got to stick to it as it's going to head it up to the corner. Lano Witt trying to dump it down. Took a weird hop off the stanchion. Got a centering feed, but nobody home in a purple sweater. Rasmussen's going to beat out the icing. Nonetheless, there looked like there would not have been any. Takes it up top. Blocked off a shin pad out in front as the man took a hit down to the ice. Church trying to keep it in, delayed offsides. The only goal scorer so far of the night, getting a second goal of the season. Langford chips it out to center. Bailey picks up the puck through center ice, going to dump it down. Nearly went on net of Clark as Schroeder got a stick to it but couldn't hang on to it. Try to work it up for Langford, going to be picked up by Crowell for the Zomponies. Crowell looking to go from his defensive zone and on sides, up top to the right circle, fires one. Got a piece of the netminder of Clark, who came in relief back in game number 2 after a pretty scary injury to Team Little's netminder. An upper body injury ended up taking him out of the game. And thankfully, Noah Clark was able to suit up fairly quick and come in for the entirety of period number 3, which ended up helping offsides to call here. Help the Bad News Badgers end up winning that game, final score of 4-3. They were playing 6-on-5 with an empty net from the time of the entry with about 11 minutes to go in the second period. Throughout the remainder of the second period, and I believe they started the third period with the netminder. Offsides, once again, Todd Beck not able to get back in on with under 9 minutes to go here in the first period. Puck's dropped up top. Schroeder in a foot race against Hicks. Schroeder going to ring it around down low. Diebold trying to pinch it off. He will. Back the other way with Schroeder behind his net. Going to leave it for the Zomponies. Had a chance. As it's cleared to the corner, now out. No icing, said it was tipped. As the two 19s go at it. Diebold, the first one to it. Trying to spin it down low for Goldberg, out of his reach. Going to be picked up by Eric Church. Cross ice, just able to find Woodrup in on sides. Dumped down low. Here's a chance for the Ducks. Looked for a center feed, went off Goldberg and went behind the back of the net. Schroeder keeps it at the point, works it down low. Church has some space. Top of the right circle. Trying to get a slap shot going. Got part of the puck but couldn't get it all. As Goldberg's going to go back the other way, pinching it off with Schroeder. No icing here, going back behind the net are the Ducks. It's Eric Church, backhands it forward. 2-on-1. Tried to drop it back, finds Woodrup instead to the left circle. Fires a shot on, trying to get a tip out in front, went through everybody's stick and legs. But Church taking a tumble. Centered, turned over. Hicks waiting to retouch in on sides there. Good. Gonna dump it in past Clark and chase after it. Down low, finds 19. Took a stick in on sides. Shot goes off the crossbar, doesn't stay out. Whistle's blown. Steve Oakes calls it in. Mighty Ducks take a 2-0 lead thanks to the shot from 19 of Christopher Gard. .6:20 to go here in the first period. 2-0's your score. As here comes the Volk, that is. Apologies. That's one assist on the season. Still looking to get his first goal. As it's up to the corner. Still with it are the Zomponies. Apologies there. Rasmussen trying to clear it out. Kept in for the time being. Still loose down the near side half-boards. Man takes a tumble. It's Brown. Apologies there, as that is 42 of Goldberg's squad. That, yes, indeed so, Alex Brown. Apologies there. Cross ice feet up top. Finds Gill. Through center, trying to drop it down low. For the fellow 24 on the night for the Ducks. Comes out to the point, just able to hold it in. 5:15 to go. Fires a shot. Hines able to get a piece of it as it comes out for Rasmussen. Dumps it out, going to have to chase after it now. Coming down low, Langford. Cross ice, just out of the reach of Gard. As he tried to drop it back, puck still loose, to the point. Trying to take it in deep to the left circle. Has some space now. Tipped as that's going to go high over the net. Playing it down to the near side corner. Gard trying to get it in deep past Brown. tapped in just barely at the point, but will butter its way out as it's going to be picked up by the Ducks. Down low to guard. Up top, trying to get it over to Lana Wet. Lana Wet in the far side corner. Had a chance guard downstairs and all alone. Church able to keep it in for the time being. Buck still loose. Comes out Thibault. To the point, trying to get it up, does. Schroeder fires one in. That's going to go on net of Hines. He had no idea where it went. He played down into the corner for 19 with Thibault. Cross-ice feed's going to go down length of the ice. Schroeder with it. Good back check there by 88 of Seth Crow. Able to negate any shot attempt there as Goldberg able to keep it in. Fires one in. Be blockered up by Church and back out to center. Guard not able to hold on to it as it's Goldberg through center. Down low with its Church. Fakes a slap shot, trying to just get one open into the slot. As it's going to come out for Lana Wet. Tried to drop it back, went through the legs of one. As it's going to be played in on sides. Apologies here, just give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back here for the play-by-play. Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on, and the ice is ready. This is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Santa Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready. This is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. It's called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. And I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Cassie gets called for a high sticking, and I bet you can hear this call from outside. In Winston-Salem, when the lights come on and the ice is ready, this is where we show up. No contracts, no crowds, no shortcuts, just the game. And the guys who love it, this isn't just beer league. This is our league. Going to be cleared into the zone. Lano pressuring. Going to go behind the net of Clark. This is up top. Able to get it over to Hicks. Head on sides now for the Ducks. 3-1's your game. 1 goal scored on both sides here in the second period already through the first 7.5 in the frame. Going to be picked up in front of Clark. Centering feed nearly turned over is picked up by Thiebel, dumped in deep. Cleared down length of the ice for an icing 12 minutes ago here in the second period. As for period number 3, I'm going to be moving down to the bench to get some recordings. As you are watching back for about the first 8 minutes of this one, you could tell that I had something new in the works. I accidentally left it on the screen for just a little bit too long, as all of my 7 viewers have now since deplenished. As Hicks was able to get it back out to center. Marks down low to Schroeder. And on sides, has space down low. Fires a shot. Tipped by Hines, went off his stick. Right back out in front. Hicks trying to clear it up. Has Beck with it. Beck tried to get it down low. Had a chance. Schroeder overskated it. 1-on-1 against Schroeder. Fires a shot. Big rebound here. Going to come out for Rasmussen. Backhanded shot goes off the body of Church into the corner it goes. Clearing attempt comes in. DeVolk tried to get a shot on. Thank you, Andy. Up top, Ducks. Shot goes off the crossbar, stays out. As it's going to come out to the point. Church down low. Shot from Aghire, went wide, got a body to it. That was Michael Bailey. Todd Beck's entered here through center ice. Appears to be getting up okay after taking a collision with Schroeder. Church with it through the neutral zone, battling around 27 of the Zomponies. And onside, trying to get it past Rasmussen. Fires a shot on, went wide. Rebound down low, had Hines way out of position, but couldn't get anything past him. Rasmussen battling down low, turned over, shot, trying to lift it. Where's the puck at? Right underneath the pad of Hines. Keeps this a 3-1 game. With 9:23 to go here in the second period. Cleared down length of the ice. Not going to be an icing call here. But foot race now looks like it's going to be the Ducks to win it back. Right up through center as he hits the ball and has Watchup down to his left. Decides to cut in, drops it back. Watchup to the left circle, winds up, fires. Had a deflection on the way through. Diving out to his left was Hines, able to just snag that puck away. As I thought, the Ducks had a chance to rally to bring one out to the point. One more game on the schedule here tonight. A 4-game night here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. Captain Ducks. Top of the slot, fires, blocked out in front. And defeated DeVolk as he'll take himself throughout his defensive zone. Trying to drop it down low. Foot race now. Crowell not able to get a stick to it out to center. Goldberg with it. 3-1's your score. Saucered one down low, trying to get it over to Crowell. As Goldberg made his man take a tumble down to the ice, it was Langford. Spinning around Lana Wet. Deep in her own zone. His zone. Chipping it forward. Finds Langford. 2-on-2. Crowell took the puck away. Offsides. Could not touch it. Was number 20 for the Ducks. Once again, we're going to have one more game on the schedule here tonight. It's going to be the Polar Bears against the Whalers. Landowet through center, finds Schroeder. Cross ice feet nearly intercepted as it's going to be a foot race up to the far side corner. Goldberg able to take it away. The captain for the Zomponies will bring one down on their side, trying to get it over to Crowell. Has it in his feet. Takes it down low, still with it. Church diving out, able to negate a shot attempt. As it escapes danger for now. Try to get a center feed over to Hicks. Down low. Schroeder turns it over. Being pressured by Lanowette. Up top to Church. Down low. Able to get it to Gill. Working it up top. Nearly offsides. Langford fires one that went wide. Lanowette. Trying to get one out. Kept in at the point. Schroeder holds it in here once again. Will dump it in deep. Going up top. Nearly tripped up as here comes the Zomponies left to right here in the second period. 5.5 to go. Church trying to chip it out. Kept in. Hicks not able to hold the zone as here comes Church. Church on a one-on-one against Goldberg. Drops it back. Has space. Fires. Glove save. Rebound out in front. Tip from Church went wide. Goldberg behind the net. Look to get a centering feed as that's going to be cleared down the length of the ice. No icing. Trying to chip it up top. Church having to spin around and take it back. Trying to get away from Hicks. Langford works it forward. Turned over. Bailey fires a shot on. That went wide on the near side. Lanowette takes a tumble. Crossed an edge. That's going to go right in front of Clark. He'll cover it. After Church thought about gloving it down himself. 4:35 to go here in the second. To the corner. Schroeder has it. Brings up top. Bailey trying to keep it in. Can't. Got to stick to it though. No icing. The Volk up in the far side corner. Turned over. Here's a chance for the Ducks. Still with it against Bailey. Fires a shot on. Scores! Aguirre gets a goal here for the Ducks, making it 4-1. The neutral zone faceoff is going to come back in the zone for DeVolk. As they'll try and chip it out. Still is in the corner. Out to the neutral zone it goes. Waiting to retouch back in on sides. As it's up top for guard. Battling against Rasmussen. Puck still loose up top. Comes out for the Ducks. To the right circle. Chipped aside, but Ducks still with it. Down low for the most recent goal scorer for the Ducks, Aguirre. Looks for a centering feed out in front of Hines. That's going to be covered up. Hines able to keep it a 4-1 game. 2:40 to go here in the second. As for Hines, sitting with a 4 flat goal against average, which is right where he's on pace for here on the night. With a .904 save percentage. Quick shot went wide. Langford leaves it up top, turned over. But out to the neutral zone it gets for the Ducks. Saucered one down low to Wattrup. Just going to dump it in. Went off the skate of DeVolk. Langford trying to chip it out. Puck still in. Guard trying to get it past DeVolk. Spinning around from it from the right circle. Centers. Wattrup had a chance. Couldn't get a shot off. Rebound. Scores! 5-1 now in favor of the Ducks. Just like that. With 90 seconds to go here in the period. That's going to go on net of Hines. He'll play it up to the far side corner and run down now, closing in on the final 60 seconds. That being a period number 2. Most recent goal scorer here for the Ducks. Going to work it forward. Try to get it over to guard as it's going to be picked up by Thibault. Ringing it downstairs. One touching up forward for Crowell. Crowell to the blue line. Has some space as he takes it wide to the right circle. Behind the net, still with it. Spinning around, trying to get a touch out in front. As it's going to come out for the Ducks. Watchup trying to work it forward. Turned over. As it's going to be left for, once again, the most recent goal scorer. Backhands it forward to the blue line. 20 seconds to go. Fires a high shot. Hines may have got a piece of it as that went high. Crowell going to poke this one behind the back of the net with 13 seconds. Has a chance to go coast to coast here. 8-7 as he hits the blue line. Shot went wide. Rebound down low to Volk. Needing to get a quick one here as he takes a tumble into the far side corner. That will do it for us here in period number 2. 5-1 is your score in favor of the Ducks. Welcome back here into the third and final period. 17 and a half to go in the frame. Played out to center. Church. Going to take the puck back in front of his netminder of Clark. Nearly had a turnover as it's going to be Hicks down low. Drops it back, turned over. Aguirre looking to get it out. Able to deke around Lanowette. Hicks got the turnover, pushing it forward. Here comes Jason Hicks. Looking for his third goal of the season. Won't get it there as it goes up and out of play. Offensive zone face-off here for the Zomponies. Hicks trying to get one off the draw onto the netminder of Clark. As it's going to be played back out in the center. Up top, Langford poking at it. Takes it behind the net, but turned over as it's DeValk. Trying to push it forward over to Brown. As the Ducks have possession of it here through center. Over to guard, down low. Scanning him from the right circle, trying to get a tip in up top to Langford. As it's loose to the feet of Lanowette. Rasmussen clears it down. An icing call here, 15:50 to go in the third period. Another icing call here, 15 minutes to go in the third period. Langford wins the faceoff. Off the draw, scores! Ducks had another one at 6-1. Rasmussen in on side, trying to push it forward. Now behind the net, has Brown out in front, still with it. Rasmussen fires a shot through the point. Comes up top, DeValk fires one. Blocked once again to the far side corner, turned over. Wattrup with it. Geeks around one as here comes the Ducks. In on sides, has guard down low. Overskated it, but able to at least dump it in deep and kill some time. 13 and a half to go in the third period. Clear down. Looks like we're going to have an icing call here. Never mind as it went on net. Turned over. Brown with it. Trying to backhand it up top. Has a chance right out in front. Shot went wide. Guard with it here for the Ducks. Centering feed went through the paint as it's going to be cleared down like the ice for an icing. Under 13 to go in the third period. Okay. So check this out.
Is that when you did that Mr. Control station? Is that when you did that Mr. Control station? That one dude? That was the order?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that was it.
I'm back already.
Hasn't been in a while, so that doesn't surprise me.
No, I'm trying that way. And then, I want to text this one. Because her people told her, y'all don't know what her very hard to do. Very hard to do. And then Cheyenne basically why and then so Gordon has back. Cheyenne, Paul,
Please do. Did you ever come home? So that would be
There's two more.
that one we did. They agree with that. Yeah, they agree yesterday. Yeah, I know it's in the agree. Yeah, it's in the agree. You're doing legal time? I don't have anything I can say about if you said this. No, I don't have anything against it, but
She's fine. She's because she said that no. I don't know what
let's give it away.
you might be sleeping in the camp of the night. No, I want to see it. Well, Dad knows I want to see it. That's got notifications turned on.
Yeah, this guy's gonna start.
I don't know.
So it's just gonna be one.
Why are they closed? What's the restaurant?
And then Sophie got mad at Jake and he's just gonna show up in the
We haven't been there in a while.
Right, Daniel and Juan in the kitchen, and that's it. I would
Daniel hasn't been there in a while. I don't think he was there in a while.
there was some sort of like meeting, you know that meeting whenever it was long while
Oh,
we were
yeah.
talking all the
Yeah.
that day nobody was in the kitchen. There was some like issue going on between Max and Sophie. Because Chip said something about like
So he got fired for escaping the court.
and then
Like, we don't seem to take time to been talking before. But I'm not seeing it. It's only got served when we have no money to do it. because this is really good some food. I mean, obviously not like a meal, but the mozzarella sticks. Does it with me?
Today?
Oh, garlic butter cheese.
Today? A deal glazed portion meat for $40. But yeah, it just I was making 26. And it was
I just paid like $3 yesterday. Took me 10. You know how like 2 3 is enough, right? I think it's 5 people. 2 large crumbles, 1 small crumble, small pizza, 20 wings, and a burger. There was a guy on Sunday, last Sunday, got, what is that thing? Yeah, that office too. It's the table that either sits at pizza or the other. The kind of ideal set people every now and then. No, there's regular Pepsi going on.